Hello, I'm Stan Boney.
I'm Lindsay Watson. Youngstown City Council is considering allowing open containers of alcoholic beverages to be carried throughout parts of downtown.
It would create what's called a DORA, or Designated Outdoor Refreshment Area. Council this afternoon held a public meeting on a potential DORA at which only 2 people spoke. DORA or not, it's our top story tonight at 10.
The majority of seats at the DORA public hearing were empty. No one spoke for it, and only one woman spoke against it.
We have a police shortage, and bringing this into play is going to take away from the neighborhoods if something should happen.
Police Chief Carl Davis said a robust plan will be implemented if a DORA is approved.
Too much development has gone into the downtown area for us to ignore that.
The center of downtown Youngstown's DORA would be Phelps Street, running from around V2 and West 34 to the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. It would extend about a block on both sides of Phelps. Nick Credian of the Economic Action Group said it would not be a free-for-all.
People will have a designated wristband. It'll be on a designated cup. It's going to be the beers and beverages from the establishments that we're talking about here.
The only other person who spoke questioned the time of the public hearing.
Would this be a fair representation of people's opinions when you have a meeting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, and a lot of people can't come, or would you not expect a lot of people to be here anyway?
Councilman Julius Oliver, who supports the DORA, had a theory on why so few people showed up.
I think the majority of the bars and restaurants are already on board. I think there was only one that opposed it. I think they felt in a way, why do I show up if I'm already in favor of it?
Councilwoman Amber White, who's undecided on the DORA, hoped to hear from the people with a stake in downtown.
And seeing such a low turnout, especially from the business owners themselves, those are the ones I really wanted to hear from, downtown residents, to really get their input.
Now that the public hearing has been held, Ohio's Division of Liquor Control must approve Youngstown's DORA, after which City Council must approve it too. The plan is to have both of those approvals in place by year's end.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.